Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tool Shop, and tonight I have finally gotten all the parts I need to finally fix this, to get it into working proper condition. I ordered a hydraulic cylinder. You can see this beam gets bolted on to the main housing of the saw and then goes down to the pivot. I just kind of have been playing around with this bar, and I'm going to weld this on now. Like I said, I'm going to cut out and replace this to 1/2-inch parts, and for the outfeed, because I'm just going to have the coolant bin underneath, I'm going to drill holes in just the lid in like 2 places for it, and this I'm going to upsize to a 3/4-inch coupling, so there's a faster drain than there is being pumped through, so that way it'll drain faster and it won't fill up. So in that, let's get to welding this and see how this goes. Oh yeah, this is looking beautiful. I got the hydraulic cylinder in place now. Alright, so you can see here, I have a little piece of plastic in between the piece I welded on. You can see the TIG welds right there and the paint and unpainted piece. Yeah, just a simple little twist of the knob and on off. And with the cylinder I got either way, whichever, whether it's on or off, it will open up. I have transitioned to, as you guys saw in the time lapse, I was working on some stuff underneath here. That was removing the pieces for the coupling that was welded on the bottom side of here, as well as drilled out this hole. Now for this piece, because it's so close to the wall, I'm not going to be able to tighten the elbow. So I've gone ahead and I've tightened this little 1/2-inch by 3-inch pipe nipple. I've cleaned off the wire wheel on the grinder, and I'm going to just go ahead and TIG weld all the way around this, and then I'll be flipping it around and welding it into the hole that's right there. So let's get to welding this. Now that I got this guy welded up, we're gonna start welding it into that hole. This was a lot of fun. I mean, definitely challenging, very much challenging. But having to do upside down welding was actually quite interesting. I mean, it was kind of cozy and a little uncomfortable, but it showed me some cool things. Yeah, definitely some interesting and good time. The reason I turned the light off is just so that way I could see. Gonna go get the plumbing and start plumbing it all up once it cools off. So I have the pump and everything here. I have 8 foot of 1/2 inch diameter braided tubing, as well as a barb fitting with a ball valve. And that is the 300 gallon an hour pump. And I have the stainless steel mesh that I cut out these 2 square slots in it, a little bit raised up from the bottom here. And that is just so that way, hopefully as like a chip blocker, as well as these screens here to try and keep chips out of the pump, because that could wreck it. And go ahead and attach a barb fitting on the underside of here. And then on the top, I'm going to thread in the male 1/2 inch NPT to the 1/2 inch barb into the top one as well with threading on it. And whatever the leftover amount of that is, I'm going to run up and around the back of the saw, right up along here and down, so that way I can direct the coolant flow. So let's get to threading all these. Oakley dokley, folks, so I'm going to call this a night. Got a lot farther than I was expecting to, which is absolutely amazing. So let's recap just tonight. I managed to weld on the extension, like figure out and makeshift the stuff for the hydraulic cylinder downfeed, so that way it doesn't just crash and have the weight of the saw. And then I proceeded to cut out both the drain pipe and the coolant valves. So what I did was I took the coolant pump, which is in the bottom, barbed it up to here, it goes through the base, and then the hose runs all the way down, and I just zip tied it off for now because I'm not really sure as to what's going to be for sure, especially since I'm going to be moving the electrical around, so it's all up top here, not at the back of the saw, and it needs to be rewired as well. Another video going through my electrical work and just kind of some updates on the saw as I move on with that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, make sure to give a big thumbs up and comment what you thought down below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in part 2.